is it possible that we're going to be getting the Mongrel Horde as a possible future enemy of Azeroth at War? It's possible. So if we look over here on the Discord page, they just posted this up about a day ago. So the Deadmines, the terrors of Westfall, and for some reason my highlighting is not working, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Anyway, so it says, deep within the shadowy depths of the Deadmines, an eerie silence has been shattered. Whispers of an unholy alliance between Murlocs, Gnolls, and Kobolds have spread like wildfire. These unlikely invaders have claimed the forsaken tunnels with their motives shrouded in mystery. With the Deadmines cleared out by the adventurers and the Stormwind army too busy to fight foes within and without, nearby enemies had more than enough time to call it home. In the absence of the vigilant defenders, the dark corridors and hidden chambers of the Deadmines have become a haven for a new threat. These creatures, driven by their own sinister agendas, have fortified the once abandoned mines, creating a labyrinth of peril. Now whispers of their dark rituals and the treasures they guard have reached the ears of the brave adventurers. Prepare yourselves for an epic challenge. The Azeroth at War team invites you to delve into our newly reimagined vanilla plus heroic dungeon where untold dangers and legendary treasures await. Will you rise to the occasion and conquer the unknown? So, Deadmines is going to be the first heroic dungeon, at least announced, for Azeroth at War. Now, it's not unheard of that the heroic version of a dungeon is different than the normal version. Blizzard themselves played with this in Cataclysm, where the normal version of the Deadmines, while it was different than the general vanilla one, at the end when you hit max level and played it in heroic mode, it had a few extra things within, as well as an additional boss battle at the end. Now this looks like, I don't think they're going to be completely overhauling the layout, but definitely there's going to be new enemies within, mostly the Kobolds, the Murlocs, and the Gnolls, which are the primary enemies besides the Defias in Westfall. And with those three going together like that, and this kind of being like the first real threat that they're going to be giving the Alliance, I wonder if that is the start, like the tidbits of possible future content updates where these types of creatures all band together and create a Mongrel Horde scenario, because I have been wanting somebody to do a Mongrel Horde like expansion or something, because I am sick and tired of Void Lords. I am sick and tired of Titans. I'm sick and tired of old gods. I want something down to earth, grounded. Yes, we have our orcs versus humans, but that's always a given, and it's fine. But for an enemy for the Alliance and the Horde to fight, the Mongrel Horde seems like the best thing. They are part of the world. They are creatures that people, level and forget about, so bring them back into the fold. Now, if you're not sure what the Mongrel Horde is, back in Warlords of Draenor, during the BlizzCon, Chris Metzen, I believe it was the one to talk about this. Originally, when Garrosh escaped Pandaria, he was going to gather all of these races and turn them into the Mongrel Horde and have them attack the Horde and Alliance to get back at them for defeating him in Miss Pandaria. But they changed their minds from that to be orc-driven, because they felt, because they are mongrels, because they're lesser races, that Garrosh would not stoop so low to recruit them and instead would want pure-blooded orcs. So that's why they went with the orc-themed with the Iron Horde instead of the Mongrel Horde. Either way, it is Garrosh or no Garrosh, it is still a very cool concept, and the concept art for it from Blizzard was already made, and it had these like cool gnolls with think of the armor that they made for Warlords of Draenor, just the thick iron spikes, all that kind of stuff, and they had it drawn on Quillbore, they had it drawn on the gnolls, on other creatures, I think Centaur as well. So that would be an amazing kind of thing to just look into if I were these guys, and just expand upon that. Tidbit it here, give us a taste of it, and then later on, after launch, when they have time, make a full-on patch of just us versus them as a like third faction that's that not third faction that's playable, a third faction for the two playable factions to face off against in a PvE setting. So yeah, what do you guys think? What do you think about the first announced heroic dungeon that's reimagined? And what do you think about a possible Mongrel Horde future patch for PvE content? Let me know what you think down below. Like this video, subscribe if you want to see more Azeroth at War, Turtle WoW, Project Epoch, Revelation WoW, yada yada yada, etc., etc., Dusk Haven, and I will see you guys next time.